Welcome, fellow collectors. This is Respect the Collector, and remember, always like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications for all Respect the Collector videos before we even start. Today, we are going to be unpackaging and discussing the Infinity Gauntlet Thanos version. I know it's been a while since the Infinity War saga, but I was looking at some of this stuff. And follow me on Twitch, Respect the Collector. I also discussed this a little bit in my issue with some of the, just in my own brain, trying to figure out how to make these products better. So, as always, whether you are a novice, seasoned, or vicariously collecting through the rest of us, this is the place for you. This is Respect the Collector. Thanos glove is unpacked. Gauntlet. I remember initially purchasing this when it first came out and thinking this was so cool because it is the bigger version. You put your hand in it and you can also move it. As this is actually left-handed. You can actually move the fingers. And it was cool. It was exciting for the first little bit. And I didn't really think about it. I thought it was cool to have. Oh, excuse me. I didn't know that was a thing. So I thought it was very cool to have. You can move the fingers however you like. Looking back on this and then realizing what they did after, especially after seeing the Tony Stark's Endgame, and the fact that I don't believe they did any upgrades outside of changing the whole sculpt really to make it the Hulk version. They never did any of the upgrades that I think that they needed to do. I think that this gauntlet should have been redone, where you can place each stone in. There's no way to recreate the Soul Stone unless you're going to be like morbid and you create a Gamora Black Widow death scene. So you can have the Soul Stone actually come with the Infinity Gauntlet. If he were, and even if the Soul Stone, stay with me, Soul Stone comes with the Infinity Gauntlet, but has something in the palm, remember, as he opened it up, and, he has it in his hand. I don't remember which hand he had it in, but let's say, for my brain right now, it actually glows. It can sit, it's got a little magnetic pod, and the Soul Stone actually glows. You add the Soul Stone in, right? For the rest of the stones, they can easily come in, like the Eye of Agamotto. You should be able to take that stone and then add it. The Power Stone, they should have given us that orb from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. The Reality Stone comes in that lantern. that the collector had after Thor Part 2. Don't make me watch Thor Part 2 and figure out where it was before that, because I really don't want to go back to that movie. But the Reality Stone from the Lantern that the collector was given at the end. The Tesseract, of course, I have a video also about the Tesseract. And you just continue. So then you have to get all the stones. I think that makes it more exciting for the buyer. I think it makes it more exciting just in general. I think to put that all together, I think that's very cool. And Marvel Legends and Hasbro missed out a big opportunity. So initially when I got this gauntlet, I was thinking it couldn't be any better. And that's not even, maybe have like a little translucent skin on it or something where you put a stone in and you can see like that electrical like current going through. There could have been some really nice ideas put into this, and it'd be worth every penny. Initially purchasing this, I would give it a 4.5 out of 5 because I was so excited, how it tied into the movies, and I was so caught up in the Infinity Saga. And this was definitely something I just wanted to have posed, sitting up like it was in Odin's chamber, his treasure chamber, whatever that was. But now, when I look at what they could have done and what they should have done, maybe this is a 2.5, maybe a 3, because this is still a solid accessory. And I can't really be mad at it. But sometimes I'm mad at the Marvel Legends line because they don't use enough imagination in these things. They just kind of put it out and say, you deal with it. I think there could have been a lot of good done to this, and there was not. Again, it's in my collection now, so what am I going to do? I'm not going to do away with it because maybe they had the bright idea to go back to it. And, it's just something to have, something to hold on to remind me of the good times of the Infinity Saga and not what's currently going on in these Marvel movies. Check out my other videos about the Infinity Stone accessories. It's just the Infinity Stone accessories. It's not the Thor's hammer or Stormbreaker. It is just the accessories, the Infinity Stone accessories, because I was looking at them and I was thinking, I wonder if anyone said it, and if not, I want to say something. Outside of that, I hope you enjoyed this. Check out the other videos that will be coming soon. Outside of that, catch me on Twitch. I will get an official day sooner than later where I try to give you guys content. Watch out for Respect the Collector on Twitter, and Respect the Collector, of course, on YouTube. Just check it, Respect the Collector, anywhere, no spaces, and you'll probably find me. And give me some back and forth. You want to discuss things, you don't like it, you think maybe you're fine with it, maybe I'm asking for too much. I'm okay with feedback. I'm not going to get mad about it. But as always, like I always say, from whatever you collect, love it. However you collect, love it. I'm going to box this back up, put it on the shelf in my chamber. Outside of that, from my collection to yours, respect.
Respect the collector.